Hey there folks, so welcome to Boot Camp. The objective of this module is to prepare you with the basic entry-level computer operation skills that you'll need to succeed in your online class. So we're going to talk about how to interact with a Windows 10 machine, how to use the mouse, the important areas on the desktop that you need to know about. Then we're going to get into some things like file management. So how do you create a folder? How do you create a file? So what I'd like you to do is begin with module number 1. What is computer literacy? This is a whiteboard video that will just kind of give us a framing for the class. So in other words, we talk about the phrase computer literacy, but we may or may not know what it means. So we're going to kind of standardize our language. So when we talk about computer literacy, we're all working from the same operational concept and operational definition. If you take a look at module number 2, you'll see a bunch of support documentation pinned to it. So what I'd like you to do is, if you would, spend some time, go through and look at the support documentation to prepare you for module 3. Now, module 3 is kind of the big meat of the course. It's Windows 10 screencast training. Now, the one thing that we have to acknowledge is some people are going to find this very easy. Some people are going to find this a little challenging. Remember, this is a YouTube video. You've got the pause button, and there's no shame in hitting the pause button. Likewise, if you need to go back and review something, scrub back and watch it again and again and again. That's one of the nice things about video training. You've got the opportunity to kind of run at your own pace. If you need to review something a couple times, review something a couple times. So once you're comfortable with what you've learned in the screencast training, I then want you to move on to the hands-on hardware exercise. So hands-on hardware is going to challenge you to perform the tasks that you learned in the screencast training. So it's going to give you a series of scenarios, and it's going to ask you to take a screenshot. Now, at this point in time, you're kind of freaking out, like, wait a minute, I don't know how to take a screenshot. You will as soon as you open up that document. If you don't know how to take a screenshot in Windows 10, there's a small tutorial on how to do that. So what I'd like you to do is do the hands-on hardware, and when you're done with the hands-on hardware, upload it for assessment. Once you've gotten some feedback on hands-on hardware, if you have to go back and watch the screencast again or interact with the screencast, go ahead and do it again, or when you're done, move on to the quiz. The quiz is kind of the final assessment for boot camp. So when you're done with the quiz, take a look at the results. If you get anywhere above a 70%, you should be pretty good to go. If you drop below 70% on boot camp, either go back and watch the screencast or contact me and let's have a conversation about what we can do to get you up to speed. So just to kind of one final review, begin with module number 1, what is computer literacy? Watch that whiteboard video. Then look through module number 2, the support documentation. So kind of start to read some of the support docs to get you ready for module number 3, which is the screencast training. When you're done with the screencast training, move on to the hands-on hardware activity. And when you've gotten your feedback on the hands-on hardware activity, if you need to go back and spend some more time in the screencast to kind of focus on your skills, go ahead and do that. Or if you feel you're ready, go ahead and take the quiz. As always, feel free to reach out to me if you need any assistance. Otherwise, good luck, folks.